2 words, Revo Fitness. Here's a few more. Simple, 24/7, reformer Pilates, body scanners, massage chairs, squat racks, free weights, pin and plate loaded equipment, no lock-in contracts, no bullshit. All of that and more from just $9.69 a week. That's surprisingly affordable. Join now at Revo Fitness Windsor Gardens or download the Revo Fitness app. RevoFitness.com.au or find the Revo Fitness app in the App Store.
The Ash, Lutzi and Nikki Osborne podcast.
Friday podcast.
Hey, yo. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Tip of the
ma'am.
hat to you, ma'am.
Tip my hat to you, ma'am.
I liked it. I liked it when Darren tipped his hat. That was cool because I've never experienced anything like that.
No,
I
man.
usually just have guys go, "Hey, you going? Hey, you go all right?" That's what I'm used to anyway
Was
on my
it
Instagram.
sexy? Like, did it turn you on? I mean, not turn you on. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Me or Nikki?
anyone.
Well, I can't.
Anyone.
I feel like, yeah. Well,
He was
I
dead
can't say
set.
that about
He was
22-year-old.
He was dead set flirting with you.
I'm trying to
He
work
was
out.
flirting so hard. He kept looking at me.
Yeah, he did.
That's
And
right,
I was
ma'am.
like,
I think he's
I,
a sleeping
I
giant.
felt like a dirty mum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do I.
I reckon that'd
watching
be in
it.
his search history.
Yeah, I reckon he's very much into that sort of area.
I reckon he's Googled dirty mum.
Yeah, he definitely has.
Dirty mums with manky mouth.
Oh, that's his favourite. That is
very
his
niche.
favourite.
Tell you who else had really intense eye contact was Elbow.
Did he?
He was like looking at me the whole time, and I'm like, just keep smiling,
Really?
keep smiling,
El-
because I was a bit nervous because that was my
Prime
first
Minister.
PM interview.
He was he was sitting right next to me, and do you know what I noticed about Elbow?
What?
And I'm being fair to him here, is that he had like nostril hairs coming out of his left nostril, the nostril closest to
Closest
me as he
to you
looked
is
that
the
way.
left. Yeah.
And I was sitting there looking at it going, someone should tell him that.
Yep.
Like somebody needs to say, listen,
Give him a heads up.
yeah, extra long nostril hair. Nah, people aren't, and people aren't going to vote for that.
We can't have that nostril running
Oh.
our country.
Like that's the nostril that's out there meeting world figures.
Yeah.
And if it's got
Someone's
like a
gonna get on
stray
that.
hair, it did. He had just one sort of stray hair sort of hanging out of his nostril.
Like if you're an advisor, you just have that in your briefcase. You know, like you get out, a little thing you stick up your nose.
Yeah, or once
Who's advising Dutton at the moment?
I'd be getting him waxed once a week just to finish off the nostril conversation. I would. I'd just through the whole of the election campaign, once a week, every Tuesday, 10 o'clock, you get your nostrils waxed.
Yeah.
But Dutton, I don't know.
We've barely heard from him. I think
Yeah.
have we?
No, I find it really strange. I thought that he'd be hitting us up for sure and trying to get some airtime.
Your husband said to me,
No.
he was in at work when the day that Elbow came in, and we spoke at the urinal of all places. We were both having a leak together, not into the same urinal. He went to the far.
Oh, that's no fun.
He went to the far right.
You went far. You always go far left.
I went to the far left. But he said, "Oh, are you getting Dutton in now that you've had Elbow in the interests of fairness?" And I went, I don't know, mate. I said, I
You went, "How the f-
I didn't
would I
even
know?"
know we had Elbow coming in until I rocked up this morning.
We're always the last to know.
Yeah, we would have had him in, but I don't think he asked. And we
I feel like
certainly
he's
didn't
just not
ask.
going all the right channels.
He must have
to,
given
like,
up on whatever
promote himself.
demographic is, Nikki, and he's just going, okay, we're going to win over here, so we're just going to put all our eggs in that basket. I don't know. You're right though. Seems
I just
like
would have thought we'd be the right basket.
the most listened to radio show in Brisbane history.
He was about to say
in Brisbane history.
in Australian
In
history.
It's in Brisbane history, the most listened to.
The-
It
Oh,
is.
you'll be using that over the weekend.
I'm going to use that so much.
Wait, where does it say that? The most listened to in Brisbane history.
Well,
Where does it say
who's
that?
ever had a better cume than what we have? Like Brisbane's growing. Like if it's not us, who the hell is it? It's definitely us. Like
What, have we-
we've been leading. We've
what,
been
we've
winning
got-
for 20 years almost. Like it's got to be us because Brisbane had half the people. It's the most listened to show in Brisbane history. Our show.
Like, you need a shirt that says that.
I'll probably get one.
He's already got a business card that says it.
Yeah, I just got a mouth that says it.
Oh, yeah. I can imagine. Now, Lockie's coming in. What do you want?
This is Lachlan Sands. He's a producer on the most listened to show in Brisbane's history. Get on the microphone, buddy.
Get on two there, mate. Hello.
Yeah, chat to us, Lockie. We're all a bit energyless today, aren't we?
I'm
We
exhausted.
blew our loads jumping around celebrating yesterday. Now today it's being a technical shit show and we're all running out of things to say.
Oh.
It's all right.
And how do you decide at which pace that you come into the studio? Because you ran in then, like I thought we were recording the podcast. I thought somehow one of the mics were on air because that's the sort of pace that you run in.
Whatever feels good in the moment.
Right.
It felt like a running.
I feel like there's
Does
been an
that
emergency.
stress you out?
Well, I feel like there's been an emergency in the past, and you walk in because you're like, I didn't want to stress you out any further.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, but I've sworn 3 times since then. You know. Like,
Yeah, sure. I mean, I guess today technically was such a ridiculous show that
Shit show.
well, some would say that. That I figured, you know what? If we went off air right now, honestly, it couldn't get worse. You know what I'm saying? So.
So anyway, as we were saying
Such a
before
wonderful-
before you walked in, the most listened to radio show in Brisbane history.
You said it's a shit show, and if we went off air, it
Well,
wouldn't be the worst thing.
I didn't use that language. That was Ash.
No, Nikki.
Well, I did go off
Nikki
air. I
labelled it a
started
shit
in
show.
one studio.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
just
agree.
The
It
tech,
was
not our show.
Not a
No,
shit show.
No.
One word.
Yeah, one word. Shit
It was
show.
a
No.
pretty shit show. I'm glad it's over. Like, am I the only one?
No,
Come on.
No, that wasn't our finest.
They can't
3
all be
hours.
good. Come on.
That's all right. There's a lot of hype around.
It's a long
Magic
weekend.
Round. It's like
Yeah.
we share the people are just trying to get by today. Let's face it.
If you're looking at a Broncos season, not every game is going to be
that's it. You
an
don't-
absolute winning game.
You don't win premierships in
You
May.
can't stay
No,
up for that long.
you get
April.
fatigue
Yeah.
and things, you know.
So it's okay to
Yeah.
have one stinker in what 200 shows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
It's
kind
the-
of our ratio.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, once every 200 shows.
Do we just use our
turn him
stinker?
on. Yeah,
We've used it up for the year.
Should we just use
So
our
we were going to be
stinker?
good till when?
Captain's challenge. We've gone off early, guys.
We blew it in early May. We should have saved it.
September will be going downhill fast. I'll give anything for that right now. Fair dinkum. There you go.
We ran across the survey finish line and then just fell over, like all those people in those marathons. We're still going.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm looking at the cook. Is that what's that book immediately to your right there? Just that one on the top. Is that a cookbook?
Green spine.
Yeah, green spine.
Is it a nuggy?
Yeah. What are you blanked out?
Yeah,
Hey?
We're
Watching
talking to
the
you,
news.
Nikki. We're talking to you, Nikki.
The cookbook.
Oh, me?
You're right.
Oh.
Yeah. Who else am I talking to?
I thought I dropped out again.
No.
Is it a cookbook?
Tapas,
What is it?
tapas and Spanish.
It's not Brookie, is it?
It's
That
Spanish
lying
tapas.
bitch.
Oh
Okay.
no!
Allegedly.
I just realised I forgot. My mum made caramel slice after all the talk about the plagiarised
When you were
recipes.
supposed to bring it in.
And she looked after the kids last night, and I got home. She said, "Now look, I've made some caramel slice, but here's a special other section like the kids weren't allowed to eat. This is for you to take into work."
What recipe
God's
book did she
sake.
use?
I think she said
Manners.
she got it from the side of the tin of condensed milk.
Oh.
But she's improved it over the years.
And that's probably the best one.
Oh,
It's probably exactly the
the
same
Queen's
as
caramel slice is like, it's legendary.
She uses lint, or at least she used to use lint chocolate. She would order in like bars
Oh,
of
get
lint
stuffed.
and melt that down. I'm like, well, no,
Damn.
no wonder you don't make as much anymore because that's expensive. You're not just using cooking
That is
chocolate.
expensive.
Yeah, yeah.
We should out of
would
our
love some of that
out of
now.
our budget. We should get the Queen all the ingredients and get her to make some, and we could even put it in the cave. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Like
yeah.
people love that.
The Queen's
pick up a six
the
pack
Queen's
of the Queen's
original.
Yeah, the Queen's original caramel slice.
Original with an asterisk.
I'd call for slice.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Let's get
Have
the
you
Queen's
had
slice.
any yet, Nikki? No, you wouldn't have.
No, but now
It's
that's
good.
all I want.
It's good. It's very good.
It's really good.
It's been years since I've got anything other than just she gives me the burnt edges. Like she sort of cuts the middle out of the block and gives that up to neighbours,
I
customers at
love
work.
a crusty bottom.
Yeah, people she's just met, and I get all the crap.
Another
on
one
the
of
side.
Ludsey's Google searches.
Crusty bottom. Dirty mums.
The Ash, Lutzi and Nikki Osborne podcast.
2 words, Revo Fitness. Here's a few more. Simple, 24/7, Reformer Pilates, body scanners, massage chairs, squat racks, free weights, pin and plate loaded equipment, no lock-in contracts, no bullshit. All of that and more from just $9.69 a week. That's surprisingly affordable. Join now at Revo Fitness Windsor Gardens or download the Revo Fitness app, revofitness.com.au or find the Revo Fitness app in the App Store.